Na schön. Let's go. Ist das die neue Base gewesen? Ich bin auch immer noch nicht ready für das Add-on. Könnte sein, ich würde sagen, da, groß drauf.
Hello everyone, I'm Yozo Tsujimoto, producer on the Monster Hunter series.
And I'm Yoshitake Suzuki, the director on Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak.
First, let's have a look at the new trailer.
Neuer Trailer. Okay.
These creatures consume life.
Machen wir auch. Indem wir
Those who
essen.
let themselves be lured into the trap will be whisked away by a swift gale, the embodiment of darkness, as they are slowly drained of their life. The darkness will show itself.
Ich mag die ganze Vampir-Thematik irgendwie an der Stelle. Klingt aber danach, als könnte er sich regenerieren und dem angreifen. Das könnte anstrengend werden. Wow. Typische Breitseite. Switch Skills Swap. Also mitten im Kampf kann man einfach die Switch-Skills wechseln. Oder wie ist es gemeint? Ich frage mich, ob es Sunbreak heißt, weil man darauf wartet, dass die Sonne aufgeht. Dass man auf den Sunbreak wartet, weil dann das Vampirmonster Probleme hat. Ob das eine Anspielung darauf sein soll? Ich meine, es scheint ja im Logo verarbeitet zu sein.
Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak is a massive expansion to Monster Hunter Rise.
Hab ich aber schon gekauft.
It's slated for release on June 30th, 2022.
Ich könnte es nur nicht spielen, weil ich nicht weit genug bin.
A new story will unfold at a new base, with new locales, monsters, actions, and the addition of the Master Rank, allowing you to delve even further into the world of Monster Hunter Rise.
Also wie bei Iceborne.
Now I'll pass the baton to Mr. Suzuki to tell you more about the trailer you just saw.
Thank you. Let's have a look at the footage again, and I'll provide some extra info as we go along.
Monster.
Let's start with the new monsters. First off, we have Seregios, the flagship monster of Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. Seregios is characterized by the sharp blades on its legs, which it uses to attack enemies by diving down on them from the sky. It also sheds sharp scales called blade scales. Some of its attacks will cause the bleeding status on the hunter, so extreme caution is advised. The designers were very meticulous in how Seregios stores and unfolds its scales and horns, so we hope you pay extra attention to that as well.
Okay.
Next, let's have a look at two new subspecies of monsters that appeared in Rise. First, we have Aurora Somnicanth.
Ich kenne nicht mehr das Normale.
It releases a perpetual cold air to freeze things around it,
Oder?
and even slide around on the
Vielleicht
ice
doch.
to attack hunters.
Vielleicht habe ich das schon
The
einmal
normal
gekannt.
species attacked with a sleet-inducing powder, but this subspecies exhales a powerful ice breath.
Okay, der Ice Breath klingt weniger nervig als das Sleep Breath.
It lives in the lava caverns, and when it digs into the ground, it adopts a red hue, indicating that it's in a special heated state. It also uses the magma on its tail to attack its prey. We've also added new actions for the hunter, as well as more powerful master rank versions of the monsters that appeared in Rise. For instance, Aknusam now has a backstep and somersault attack to give it even more combo potential. And T-Rex can now combo from a bite into a spin attack. If you thought you were already used to fighting these monsters in Rise, there are quite a few surprises in store for you. Moving on, let's take a look at the flagship monster for this game, who also made an appearance in today's trailer, Malzeno. Malzeno is a fearsome elder dragon who has brought Fiorain's kingdom to the brink of ruin many times in the past. It commands mysterious creatures that it uses to capture monsters and absorb their energy. It displays both a certain sense of beauty and elegance, as well as vicious cruelty when it catches its prey and consumes their life force. It fights hunters with a variety of attacks, so it's incredibly dangerous. Some of its attacks will cause the blood, as well as vicious cruelty when it catches its prey and consumes their life force.
Was da abgeht, das ist ja schon
It
was.
fights hunters
Wow.
with a variety of attacks, so it's incredibly dangerous. Some of its attacks will cause the Blood Blight status as well.
Blood Blight.
If a hunter succumbs to Blood Blight, they enter a battle of life force with Malzeno, which they must overcome to survive. It's said that if Malzeno manages to absorb a hunter's life force, it evolves into an even more powerful form.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
very risky, but definitely worth seeing with your own eyes.
Wow.
Malzeno's design was based first and foremost on a vampire motif. It being an elder dragon, we had to figure out what kind of calamity it would cause, and the designers incorporated elements of aristocracy, nobility, grandeur, and cunningness into their concept arts. Based on that art, we hammered out further details, which resulted in the current design. The elements I just mentioned are woven into its theme music as well. The composer managed to turn it into a really cool song, so please give it a listen in the game.
All right, time to go. I'm proud to join you on your
Oh,
quest.
Quests.
Now let's talk about followers. In Sunbreak, some quests allow you to take story characters known as followers along with you to hunt together.
Also ein
These
Trust-System.
follower quests are single player only, so we hope you'll have fun running around the locales with your favorite characters. Each
Sparen
follower
sie sich dadurch
has their
das,
own weapon
das
specialization.
Skalieren auf Singleplayer, weil du einfach NPCs
During
dazu bekommst?
quests, they'll recover your health, place traps, and sometimes even ride monsters, so they're very useful to bring along. You'll gradually unlock more characters to pick from as you advance in the game. For the characters from Elgato, you'll be able to take Fiorain, Lucica, Jay, Admiral Gallius, and Master Arlo with you. As for Kamura, you'll be able to bring along several characters in addition to Hinoa and Minoto, who already made their appearance. These colorful characters are sure to make your hunts even more fun, and you can even earn exclusive rewards, so make sure you try them out. Now,
Hat
let's
das
move on to
was
the
zum
new
Vergleichen?
player
Ja, habe ich auch
actions.
gerade quasi.
Rise introduced various new gameplay elements, like the wire bug and wyvern riding. Sunbreak will expand on these elements even further, with more features
Finde ich auch
and
in
tweaks.
Ordnung.
Let's have a look at the new
Ich meine, die
Switch
Spieler
skill
schauen sich
swap
gegenseitig die
function
Sachen
first.
ab. Das ist vollkommen okay.
This game adds a variety of new switch skills, including new Silkbind attacks. You'll now be able to swap between different sets of switch skills on the fly, using the new switch skill swap function. you can register 2 loadouts in advance, so you can use 2 sets of switch skills during your quests. This lets you combo Silkbind attacks and gain their synergized effects.
Mit X und A gleichzeitig.
Swapping sets at the right moment and making the most out of every situation allows more freedom and creativity in your playstyle.
Stimmt wohl.
Now let's say you need to avoid a monster attack or distance yourself from a monster while swapping skill sets. That's where the Swap Evade comes in.
Sie können es nicht lassen, sie müssen es immer irgendwie mega
Swap
übertreiben.
Evade lets you quickly change your position.
Da musst du
while
das noch
swapping
in der
sets.
Bewegung untergebracht bekommen
Switch
und in
skill
der
swap
und in
and
der
swap
und in
evade
der.
will
Und
give you a lot more freedom when
letztendlich,
moving around the
keine
battlefield.
Ahnung. Ich weiß nicht mal, wie du es
Also
machst,
added
weil,
a wide variety of tweaks.
weil du es irgendwo in eine Bewegung
For instance,
integrieren musst
you can
oder
now
so.
go into a wall run without using a wire dash first. And you can pick whether to ride a monster or keep attacking it when it's in a mountable state. There are various options to change the original controls to new controls. There's even more new tweaks like that, but we'll tell you more about that at a later date. We plan to release introduction videos for the new Silkbind attacks and switch skills for all 14 weapons according to the schedule shown on screen. We hope you look forward to how these new Silkbind attacks and the switch skill swap are going to change the action in Sunbreak.
Also ich bin nicht mal mit den
We've
alten
also got some
bisher
new short clips for
großartigen
Sunbreak
Kontakt
that'll teach
gekommen.
you some new useful tips for your hunts.
Ich meine, ich habe davon einen oder so.
Make sure to follow the official Twitter account so you don't miss out. That's all we have to share regarding the new gameplay elements today.
Ah, okay.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Das war's schon. Product Info kommt noch. Na gut.
Now, let's have a look at the product information for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak.
Aber ich hatte es mir ja schon bestellt, von daher.
If you already own the physical version or the digital version of Monster Hunter Rise, and you
Spielt's
just
auf dem
want to
PC.
buy Monster Hunter Rise
Steam-Version.
Sunbreak, all you'll need is the digital version of Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak.
ダウンロード版モンスターハンターライズサンブレイクをご購入ください。また
For the digital version, we are also offering the Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak Deluxe Edition, which includes add-on content.
Das habe ich aber, glaube ich, nicht
There will
genommen.
also be a Monster Hunter Rise Plus Sunbreak set, including both the main game and the expansion, for players who want to start Monster Hunter Rise from the beginning.
Das wäre eine Option gewesen für mich, wenn ich es mir nicht schon im Steam Sale gekauft hätte. Aber ich dachte mir, wenn ich mir das im Steam Sale hole, komme ich noch besser bei weg, als wenn ich mir das in
So
einem
grab them while you can.
Bundle dann schließlich hole.
The exclusive bonuses are layered armor for your Palico and Palamute. Make sure to pre-order the game so you don't miss out. We will also be releasing 3 new amiibo for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak.
同日に発売いたしますこちらの
Each of these amiibo unlocks a special layered armor.
中さめ装備が入手いただけます
We've also got some news about peripherals.
任天堂
A Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak edition of the Nintendo Switch Pro controller will be made available.
ソフトと同日に発売することが決まりました
This is a special version of the Nintendo Switch Pro controller with a Mausino design on the front.
コントローラーです
Hm.
今回ご案内
All of this
Sieht cool
product
aus.
information is also available on the official website. The digital version of Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak is now available for pre-order. We hope you check it out.
War sie das noch nicht?
If you have saved data of Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin, you'll be able to unlock the Naviru costume layered armor for your Palico in Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Of course, you'll also be able to use the Rider Series Hunter layered armor and the Tsukino costume that are unlockable in Monster Hunter Rise.
オトモアイルの重ね着装備なりきり付きのと合わせて楽しんでいただければと思っております以上
That's all of the news for now. To reiterate, Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak will be released worldwide on June 30th, 2022.
木曜日に全世界同日発売予定となっておりますまた
We will also be releasing several free title updates after that.
Oh, nice.
タイト
We'll have more to share with you on the free updates and other new info around June. So there's a lot to look forward to.
Das heißt, wir können davon ausgehen, dass die neuen Monster, die wir bisher gesehen haben, dann auch
Thank you
nicht
for
alles
tuning in
ist.
to today's special Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak
Was dann wieder
digital
nach und
event.
nach sich füllt. Ich bin mir noch nicht ganz sicher, ob ich diesen Mittelalter-Borg-Stil mag, der damit verknüpft ist. Aber darauf einlassen werde ich mich auf jeden Fall. Ich muss, wie gesagt, nur mal so weit kommen.